Okay, the reason this great crowd is here is because DesignBites is next. I guarantee it's the most fun you're going to have all day. How's that? I'll let Darren tell you in a minute what you're going to witness for the next hour, so let me quickly introduce your host for today. You might recognize Darren Keefe as one of the faces of HGTV's relaunch of Extreme Makeover Home Edition that premiered in 2020 as a member of the design team with host Jesse Tyler Ferguson. He's also been on the quarantine-inspired series Fix My Fail. Darren is actually a real-life carpenter. His company, Drumcree Designs, founded in 2008, centers around Keefe's passion for design, custom fabrication, and his craftsmanship skills range from welding to fine woodworking. Drumcree Designs clients include local businesses, interior designers, and celebrities who commission one-of-a-kind handcrafted furniture pieces. And speaking of quarantine-inspired, he did this amazing thing during the first lockdown and when the pandemic started, and he started dancing, yes, dancing on Instagram, and became a social media sensation with over 320,000 followers. Tune in every Monday and watch his moves. Darren, are you ready to kick off DesignBites? Let's welcome Darren Keefe to the stage.
I'm ready.
Dancing hits a little different in your 40s, you know? It's like, woo! Hey, everyone. Leanne, thank you for the great introduction. My name is Darren Keefe from HGTV and Discovery Plus. I did the show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition, which I was very proud to be a part of, as well as some other things. And I'm known to be the dancing carpenter. Technically, I dubbed myself that, so I don't know if it counts. And I don't know if you call that dancing, but we'll let it pass. This is really all I got. Welcome, everyone, to KBIS 2022. I love that. That's enthusiasm. This is the 7th annual DesignBites competition. Yes, you're stuck with the weird dancing guy with a mustache for the next hour. So buckle up, Susie. We're about to get real. I had a pleasure of hosting DesignBites last year virtually, and it was awesome, but this was really all I got to see of your faces. And I also wanted to thank you for not continuing the design trend this year of wearing no pants. So you guys came dressed appropriately. But now we're live in person. I get to see you guys, and this is great. We get to interact. So thank you for joining us for one of the most popular events here at KBIS. I hope you're all excited for all the innovative products that each of the brands has to showcase today. I know I am, but as my Irish mother says, Darren, it's not about you. So, this is how it's going to work today. Each of our 9 competing brands will be taking turns joining me on stage to present their newest products. Each brand representative will have 3 minutes to pitch their product, followed by a 2-minute Q&A from the audience. That's you guys, so get ready with your questions. And brands, if you go above 3 minutes, there's a trapdoor on the stage. I've got a button here. You're done. Just kidding. I'm not that evil. All right, guys. At the end of the brand's pitches, we will give our media and design hounds, they will submit the best vote for the brand with the biggest bite. And we have fabulous judges here today. 15 wonderful designers from Design Hounds Influencers Network. If you guys could give us a little shimmy or shake. And then also Key Media. I think you guys are over here. I'm excited to see what you have to say. All right. So, if you... wow. I'm really doing this. We have People's Pick Award this year, which is awesome. This is a new thing that we have this year. You get to vote for your favorite brand, you as the audience. We'll explain how that works at the end of the presentation. So get your phone handy, and I'll walk you through that. So who's ready to get this thing started? Yes! All right. So first up, we have Beko US Inc. Please welcome Sazi Bouguet. There she is. He is. I was looking over here.
Yeah, thank you, Darren.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be dancing like him, and I can't dance. Sorry about that.
You can too. Let's see it.
Exactly. Okay, what a show. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to KBIS 2022. We are introducing a washing machine made up plastic bottles. We can't be any excited to introduce this product in the US. It's made of recycled plastic bottles. 2 years ago or 3 years ago, look how much we put plastic waste to our waste systems. It goes to the ocean, it goes to municipalities, it goes everywhere, and we need to find a solution. So at Beko, we believe healthy living is only possible on a healthy planet. So by doing that, we said, what can we do? And we came up with this idea using the plastic bottles. So plastic bottles are mixed into the washing machine's tub, the material that we reuse and repurpose. And then this product is being introduced here at the West Concourse at Beko booth. You're welcome to visit us. Together with the recycled wash tub, we're introducing this Beko Aquatech system. Actually reduces the water use up to 50%. It's actually a new system that washes not just from the sides, but also thoroughly directly to the clothing. And on top of it, the product comes with the steam function. You know how it does. If you have a smelly and areas that you're going to come back, just refresh your clothing. This is the product to use. It's coming 24 inches, if anybody is wondering. We have been exercising, we've been using it, and then so far the company has used over or close to 60 million water bottles. We are repurposing them, we are using them in our products, and this is a great success. So again, join us at the booth 1657 at the West Concourse, and we're happy to explain you the product. It's inside, it's a see-through, so you will see the top itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Sazi.
And before I say everybody has a water bottle, please think about it where it is going next time when you dump it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Sazi? Yes. I'm sorry?
How many plastic water bottles are used to make one wash?
60. 60. 60.
60. That's a lot of water.
Yeah, a lot of water.
That's an amazing product. Thank you, Sazi.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thanks all, everybody, and looking forward to seeing you. Bye-bye. Have a good show. Thanks, David.
All right. Next, we have MTech. Welcome, Will Zhang, Director of Design and Product Innovation. Will, you're on.
Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you, Darren.
You're welcome.
Hello, KBIS. It's exciting to be here. Thank you for having us. So, you've all heard the saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. And let me ask you this. If a 2D image can evoke, oh, I'm not even started, sorry. If a 2D image can evoke that level of communication, then how many words is a 3D printed object worth? And that is why we are so excited at MTech to present the Galapagos project, our exploration of 3D printed door hardware, and how we're using algorithms to not only emulate nature in appearance, but in production. My remote's not working. Great. Anyways, so we've been using 3D printers for over a decade at MTech, and it has truly revolutionized the industrial design process. And technology doesn't rest, just like MTech doesn't rest. And now we have access to printing in new materials like metal. And with these new advances in technology, we ask ourselves this. We ask ourselves, how can 3D printing not only change the world of prototyping, but how can it change our industry? So we think to ourselves that our customers want hardware with personalization. You know, that's core of what we do at MTech. We make homes truly unique. And not being satisfied with just printing any old 3D door lever, we asked ourselves, how can we make hardware more unique, like living organism unique? And we stumbled across the science of algorithmic design, allowing us to do just that. So we had this idea that inspired us. We noticed the similarities between programming code, the set of instructions used to produce a part on a 3D printer. Oh, we're back. There we go. With programming code and DNA, the genetic code used to replicate humans or animals. And we thought to ourselves that, oh, I'm lost now. This thing threw me off.
I think you're doing great. For the
Okay.
record.
Well, thanks everybody.
I think you're killing it.
But anyways, so we created an algorithmic program called the Galapagos Project that can generate unique patterns. And we applied that to our first set of designs and produced a set of biophilic, coral-inspired patterns. We're only going to produce 100 sets, and each piece will be unique, 3D printed in metal. So come check out our booth, W528, to actually see previewed 3D printed metal samples of these designs. We have a 3D printer. We're producing plastic prototypes of the designs. And we have a ton of fabulous new products. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Will. Will, I thought that was a great presentation. I
Oh.
thought you did amazing.
Well, thank you.
I just wanted to let you know. Does anybody have any questions?
Yes.
Do you use any kind of material? Is it just metal or wood?
So we are printing in stainless steel, metal, and copper. Currently you can't print in wood, but you can grow trees, which is pretty great. You can laser wood, correct, yeah. You're welcome.
Question over here.
Will there be any customization options?
Oh, so this is our first step into 3D printing, and I definitely think this will open the door for more ideas in the future, maybe even customization. Yeah.
All right. Anyone else? Any other questions? It's a pretty cool product.
Thank you.
All right.
One more question.
Nope.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. So is it all like breakthrough, or is it embossed on solid cast? Or is it both?
It's like both, We're
Okay.
printing this thing, and these are actual like holes in the product.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Anyone else? Oh, got one here.
Oh.
How do you plan on polishing these things once, let's say, it starts wearing out or gets oxidized? So the problem we see
Yeah.
is that...
That's a great question. So they're printed in stainless steel, so they won't oxidize, but we're also offering them in matte white and flat black finishes that will not wear and require upkeep.
All right. Thank you, Will.
Great, thank you
That
everybody.
was awesome. All right. Next, we have LG Electronics. Please welcome Brant Varner, Vice President of Product Management, Home Appliances, and LG Electronics. Oh, this guy's a pro. I've seen him work. Here it comes.
Come on. It's too much. It's too much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all look lovely here tonight. All right, so I am here to talk to you about a dishwasher, and I'm going to assume this is going to come up at some point. Oh, nope, it's on me. I got to click it. So why a dishwasher, right? At LG, we launch innovation across pretty much every category we build pretty much every year. So why a dishwasher? What makes that so special? Well, let me tell you. As we look at our consumer research, people are washing dishes more. You're cooking more, you're staying in the home more, you're interested in cooking more, and what happens when you cook? You get dirty dishes. So our research is showing us that over 90% of consumers say they're washing dishes at least once per day. That number has doubled in the last 2 years. So massive increase in washing dishes. We want to help you wash dishes better. The #1 purchase factor in a dishwasher is clean dishes. Makes sense, right? It's in the name. It says dishwasher. The number one pain point, this has not changed in my 20-year history of being in the appliance industry, it's drying. People don't realize that a dishwasher is not all that great at drying dishes. But what we've also identified is an unforeseen pain point, and that's cycle time. Most people don't realize that the normal cycle of a dishwasher takes anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours to clean and dry your dishes. So at LG, we wanted to fix that. We wanted to give you better washing, better drying in less time. So we have found a 1-hour wash cycle. This is not what you might see with other products out there with speed cycles, or even some that call themselves a 60-minute cycle, where it says for lightly soiled dishes. No, this is a 1-hour wash cycle giving you the same performance of your current normal cycle that takes 2.5 to 3 hours. So how did we accomplish that? We start with Quad Wash Pro. Our current Quad Wash system is a 4-arm wash arm with 2 oscillating arms to give you better coverage. We replaced the oscillating arms with those oval-shaped holes that you see there. What those oval-shaped holes do are create a micro air jet that aerates the water. So basically what you've got are these micro bubbles that adhere to the soil and break it down. Better cleaning, faster performance. Then we introduced dynamic heat dry, similar to a convection oven. Now we've got a heater built in that's blowing hot air throughout the tub. Better drying, faster performance. So you see we're solving all of those pain points and purchase factors that everybody's looking for. That's what's going to give you a 1-hour wash cycle. Now that's a grand slam. That's a home run right there. But we've also got some solid base hits that back this thing up. Height adjustable third rack, glide rail, ball bearing wheel design, so no matter how much you throw into that dishwasher, it's going to be a smooth feel when you pull those racks out. And then lastly, LED tub light. That's one that gives you that wow factor. Most people don't realize it when they buy the dishwasher because there's no power on a floor. But then they get it home and they open it up and boom, there's an LED light shining in their face. So you combine all that together and life is definitely good at LG. All right? So I got in under the 3 minutes. That was my challenge for the day. So now we're going to open it up to questions.
Any questions out there?
Questions?
Yes.
Does it use less water?
Great question. So actually, the 1-hour cycle uses more water, more energy. So we give you a choice. There's still a normal cycle on there. So if you are conscious about your water usage, you want to use less energy, we would recommend you use normal. But if you're more interested, if you're just time crunched because you got that party coming up and you got to get everything cleaned in 60 minutes, that's where you want this.
You may have said this already, but is it Energy Star rated?
It is an Energy Star rated, yes.
In different widths. Does it come in an 18-inch, 24?
So we're launching in 24-inch. We're working further on down the line of possibly having an 18-inch option. Got one in the back there.
The quietness factor.
So we're going to be launching 2 dishwashers, 2 series with similar type features. One will have the dynamic heat dry, one will not. They're each going to be rated around 40 decibels. So virtually silent dishwasher. Any other questions? I'm liking this. Y'all can keep firing away. I'll stay up here all day.
Are you going to do an option with drawers?
Potentially. So nothing in our short-term plan right now, but we are looking at drawer options for the future.
Beko, Indian concern. Our food is sticky and it leaves behind color. So when I use white porcelain and I put it into any dishwasher, we have the same one. But when we put it in, we need to first really rinse it down and then put it. Otherwise, it won't clean. So are you guys looking at that as a problem with dishwashers? Has anybody pointed that out? 1.5 billion people. That's a big market sitting there.
I've got 5 people in my home, and I have the same issue. So yeah, I understand what you're saying. So I mean, it's a problem. It's a problem within just dishwashing in general. People have become accustomed to pre-rinsing their dishes before they put them in their dishwasher. That's what I'm saying. We're trying to solve the fact of you don't have to wash your dishes before you wash your dishes. The Quad Wash Pro wash system will get your dishes clean without having to pre-rinse. So that's the benefit of everything we're throwing into this dishwasher.
What benefit is the steam bringing to the dishwasher?
Excellent question. So one of the things that separates LG from other dishwashers in the market, typically when you hear about steam, it's talking about the fact that you could open up the door and see a hot vapor coming up because it's hot water, right? We do things a little bit differently. We call ours true steam because it really is true steam. We have a separate steam generator built into the dishwasher that's going to generate that steam and then blast it out at the right moments, exactly in the cycle when we want it to come out. So once during the wash cycle, once during the dry cycle. That's what's going to give you that better performance. Not only does it help in washing because it's going to help break down those soils, but it's also going to help reduce water spots on glasses to give you better drying performance as well. That's why we do it twice.
All right.
Anything else? All right, thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brent. That was awesome.
Thanks, sir.
You narrowly missed.
I'll dance next time.
You narrowly missed the trap door into the pit of despair, but we're gonna give it to you. All right. Next we have Brondell Inc. Please welcome Steve Scher, President of Brondell Inc.
Thank you, Darren.
How are you, man?
Thank you. Thanks for the warm welcome. It's great to be back here with DesignBites team, and even better to be back here in person with you all. So, who here remembers the toilet paper wars of 2020? The hoarding, the fighting, those were dark, dark days. But I'll let you in on a little secret. I didn't lose any sleep. No, I wasn't using old newspapers or cutting up my t-shirts. I had a bidet. Once associated with faraway foreign places or the fancy 800 square foot bathroom, 2020 brought a new awareness to bidets, and finally, after 18 years of selling bidets in North America, we saw the US market adopt them. And there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who haven't yet tried a bidet, and those who will never go without one again. And bidets aren't just good for you, they're better for the planet. Clear-cutting virgin forest for that soft, fluffy paper that we all love, it's just a bad idea. So why then have they taken so long? Well, traditionally, the bidets in the past were bulky, institutional looking. This one might belong on Jeff Bezos' rocket ship. And it's no wonder it's taken time to adopt, especially in the design community. And as we know, design is everything. That's why I'm so incredibly excited to announce the new Brondell Thin Line electronic bidet seat. At just 99 millimeters tall, that's under 4 inches. The Swash Thin Line is the lowest profile, fully featured electronic bidet seat in the market. It's got all the bells and whistles that you would expect. Heated seat, warm water washes with an on-demand instant heating system, adjustable temperature, pressure, nozzle positioning, even a warm air dryer for the cleanest, most comfortable experience. And let's not forget, a wireless remote control to operate it all. Who doesn't love a remote control? Oops, pardon me. So the Swash Thin Line will be available in April this year with an MSRP of $5.99. What's not to love? Brondell's all about creating healthy, sustainable spaces. From the air that we breathe, to the water that we drink, to health and hygiene in the bathroom. Our mission remains the same, creating sustainable solutions for every space. And that feels better already. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Do we have any questions?
Yes. If it's on a ADA toilet, then yes, but because it is a pretty low profile, including the seat, it will not create an ADA.
All right. Another question?
Yes.
Powered by hardwire or battery?
Is it powered or hardwired or battery? Sorry.
Great question. It's a standard GFI outlet, which is standard in any bathroom. Yes.
What kind of shapes?
Shapes. Round and elongated, And initially in white, but we'll have a biscuit color in the future as well. And it'll also come with the remote, the wireless remote that you saw, and another version with a sidearm control that will be a little less expensive. Any other questions?
You got one more over there, Steve.
Okay.
Does this require professional installation, or is this something I can do myself?
Great question. You know, the Swash thin line is easily self-installed in about 20 to 30 minutes. We have videos on the website. Very, very easy. We tap into the existing water supply line. So it's a retrofit for any existing toilet. Simply need the outlet to plug it into, and anyone can do it. Thank you.
Awesome. Any other questions? Thank you, Steve.
All right.
Good to see you this year.
Thank you.
All right. You guys having fun? Yes? Oh, come on. Give me more than that. All right. Next, we have the Cooksy Corporation. Please welcome Jeff Knighton, president of the Cooksy Corporation.
Thank you. Are there any foodies in the house? People who like to eat food? Yes, yes, okay. Well, we are here to introduce some game-changing technology that will change the way you cook and improve the way you eat. The steak, the most majestic of meats, and how sad it is when we have a piece of steak that tastes like a leather belt. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't need to ever suffer through that again. And while an invasive probe can get you part of the way there, the real secret to cooking is cooking at the right temperature for the right amount of time. Meet Cooksy, my virtual sous chef, my new best friend in the kitchen. Cooksy is mounted above your cooktop and has visible and thermal cameras that watch down on your pan as you cook, and it live streams that information to an app running on your phone or tablet. Cooksy is able to, if you are a beginner chef, Cooksy is for people with all cooking abilities, even if you don't have a cooking ability. For budding chefs, Cooksy is a guide telling you what to do, when to do it, telling you instructions as they are needed, touchless. So it tells you in 20 seconds, add onions to the pan. If you're an experienced chef, Cooksy becomes a dashboard giving you precise time and temperature information so that you can stick the landing every time. We first eat with our eyes, and beautiful kitchens inspire us to make beautiful food. And while Cooksy is huge in its ability to help you make delicious food, it comes in a very small, sleek design package. In fact, you could say it's a little design bite, as it were. There you go. Cooksy has complete with multiple mounting options, including magnetic options. Cooksy is the perfect accent to any kitchen design. Cooksy is designed to work with you in your pans, in your cooktop. One of my favorite features about Cooksy is its ability to record your cooking, to share with family, friends as a video recipe that can preserve your food memories and allow people to virtually eat at your table so that you can have a community with your food and share your food with the people that you love. Come see us over at Cooksy. We believe that this is a game changer. It's a game changer for me in my kitchen with my family, and I think it will be a game changer for you as well. So come visit us. Our booth is right over there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Jeff, do we have any questions?
Question right there. Oh, right there.
Right here.
Does it come in different colors or something that won't detract from the kitchen?
Yes, we have 3 color options. We have a black color option, we have a copper color option, and a silver color option.
What will it retail at?
Retail is $6.99 for our Cooksy Pro.
Question over here.
Is it wireless or is it wired?
It's wired for power. It's wireless for network connection. So it uses your existing Wi-Fi in your house.
What is it heat rated to?
I'd have to ask my engineer for the specifics of that, but it's safe under, if it's 20 inches above your cooktop, it's proved safe for that.
Does it account for uneven cooking in a pan? Let's say you have 4 steaks, on the stove. Does it account for that, or does it just kind of focus on 1 or 2?
Does it just kind of flip its what?
Does it focus, so does it account for like, if you have a big pan and you're cooking like 5 steaks, let's say at the same time, does it account for all of them cooking evenly?
Okay, so that is a great question. So when I first started using Cooksy, the first thing I noticed, it's telling you temperature across the whole pan, and you're finding that many pans have uneven temperature, and it's giving you visibility into it. With respect to does it cook 2 steaks or 5 steaks, if you're following a recipe, you're going to want to follow the recipe that was made for 5 steaks, or if you want to follow a recipe for 2 steaks, you want to follow that one. Your goal is to basically, when you're following a recipe, you are literally putting the same ingredients in the pan at the same time as the chef who originally recorded it, and it feels like they are whispering to you the whole time. So you get the same outcomes. Same food, same pan, same temperature, and same outcome. Any other questions? There's a question here. Is it hardwired? It uses your Wi-Fi network for communication to your phone. So it is hardwired for power, but not for network communication.
That's awesome. Any others? Oh, got one over here.
Just the clarification on 2 questions ago. That's only going to be viewing 1 pan, correct? So if you had 3 pans on your burner, finish the sentence for me.
Okay, if you have 3 pans on your burner, most recipes are focused on 1 pan. But if you want to use, we have an articulating camera. But yes, it is focused on 1 burner at a time, so that you can easily and be confident in following recipes, in focusing on cooking with it, using it as a dashboard so that you can get your temperature information so you're browning food and not burning it.
So the next question is, can we buy 4 or 6 to accommodate our 4 or 6 burner cooktop?
We would love that, absolutely. Buy 12. No. There was another question right over there. But yes, the answer to that is the app, you can select which one you want to use.
So if you're following a recipe, it's one that the Cooksy program provides, or do you put in your own recipe and it kind of figures out what you're doing?
So this is one of the things I love about Cooksy is the ability for people to share their food. So Cooksy allows you to record your cooking. So if you have special recipes that you want, all you do is you have Cooksy running, you press record, and then you just do your cooking, and at the end, it will turn it, with a little help from you, into a video recipe, complete with your video and your thermal journey that it can help guide you or somebody else, and you can create your own private cookbooks to share with your family and friends. It'll create a little 30-second video that you can share on social media. Hey, look, Ma, what I made. And it allows you to kind of create your own ability to share within your family, within your community, and anyone that you share it with that has a Cooksy will be able to follow that recipe with precision, following the same thermal journey with the same step-by-step instructions, and they will cook your food, your style, at their house.
Anything else?
Thank you so much. Come cook with us over there.
Nice. In summation, Cooksy helps us all with date night. Okay, next we have Moen. Susie Street, Senior Product Manager, Smart Water Technology. Welcome, Susie.
Hello, good, how are you?
Good.
Hello, thank you, Darren. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here today, super excited to tell you about what's new with the Moen Smart Water Network. So I'm sure you all can relate to this since you all are consumers yourselves, but we're seeing now more than ever, consumers are looking to integrate technology into their lives, into their homes, just to make their everyday a little easier, right? We're all trying to do that. So at Moen, we're always looking to help consumers customize and personalize their experiences with water using smart technology. So something that's completely unmatched in the category today. So in 2020, we launched our best-selling Moen Smart Faucet, which gives the consumers the ability to complete virtually any task at the kitchen sink just by using a voice command, the wave of their hand, or a simple tap on their smartphone. This year, we're launching the next generation of that smart faucet, which is the new smart faucet with motion control. So elevating that experience and giving the consumer the ability to now control their faucet, not only turning it on and off, but also control the temperature. So how many of you out there cook at home? We just talked about that. How many of you have families with small children? Or maybe families with grown children who won't leave the nest yet? So our faucet is the only faucet that you never need to touch. So truly unmatched in the fact that we have motion control as well as voice activation that is unmatched in the category today. So whether you have full hands or messy hands from preparing chicken, or maybe you're just being a little more conscious of the surfaces you're touching in your kitchen, our faucet, you actually never need to touch that handle. So in order to activate this motion control technology, you simply just swipe left for hot, swipe right for cold, swipe down for warm water, and then you simply just push to turn it off. So you actually can set those exact temperatures directly in the Moen Smart Water app, however you see fit, what is hot to you, what is cold to you, what is warm to you. Oops, go back. So our smart faucet, the technology is so reliable, we remove the need for the handle. That's right, you see it up there, that's a faucet without a handle. So obviously giving us the ability to kind of have some design flexibility, and I was just looking at it, like that faucet looks really easy to clean, right? Simply wipe it down, don't even actually have to touch it. So for those of you who aren't ready to get rid of your handle yet, we actually have our smart faucet with motion control available in many styles and finishes with the handle, so you still have that option as well. And also, just to mention, the faucet also does come with voice activation, so still able to ask for precise temperature, precise measurement, all with just using your voice and your favorite smart speaker. And then another really cool thing that we're launching this year is the ability for our smart products to connect within the Moen Smart Water app. So not only using them by themselves, but they're actually able to communicate together. So we have a smart faucet and the smart water shutoff that can protect your home from water damage. So come see us at booth 401, which is in the West Hall, to try it for yourself and see why you need one in your kitchen.
Thank you, Susie.
Thank you.
I think everyone on a dating app knows how to swipe left or right. Do we have any questions for Susie?
Do you have any plans to release a temperature-controlled voice control for the bathroom anytime soon?
So I think right now we just have it available in the kitchen because obviously that's the biggest need of having that precise temperature, precise measurement, cooking, doing things in the kitchen. I think it's not something that's off the table, but right now it's just available in the kitchen. Any other questions?
One over here.
For the faucet without the handle, what happens if your power goes out?
So it is battery operated, so you can hardwire it if you want, but it has that battery option. So if you do hardwire it, you can have the battery option as a backup in the event of a power outage. Any other questions? Yeah, in the back. Okay.
How do you control flow rate without a handle?
So right now, later this year, we actually will be launching a faucet where you actually can adjust the flow rate just by double swiping. So if you swipe left for hot and then you swipe left again, that flow rate will reduce by 50%. But in April, when we launch this faucet initially, it'll just be temperature. Yes?
How sensitive is it to voice control? So if you have background noise and they're talking numbers, is the faucet going to respond to that?
So it would just, if you have your smart speaker, so it uses Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, so wherever that is, as long as that can hear you, your faucet will react. Right here.
Hi, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Is it still equipped with a spray feature?
Yes, so we have a couple different functionality within that spray nozzle within the wand. So we have the pull down functionality with power boost and power clean, so you're able actually to toggle the force of that water, so you can change the spray from a stream to a wider array of spray as well. So it has that functionality within that pull down feature. We know people love that. Any other questions?
Any other questions? All
No?
right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie.
Thank you.
All right, next we have Fotile America LLC. Please welcome Jason Gassman, Business Development Manager, Fotile America. There he is.
Thank you. No ZZ Top introduction, huh?
Well, QZZ Top.
Don't worry about it. That's all right. Hey guys, my name's Jason Gassman. I'm here with Fotile America. We're right over there, S5419. Let me tell you a little bit about Fotile, because most of you probably haven't heard of Fotile. Fotile is a manufacturer of kitchen cooking appliances based in Ningbo, China. We manufacture all our products all under one roof in Ningbo, China. 16,000 employees, $2.8 billion in global sales, roughly about 35 production lines all under one roof. We're the choice of appliances for roughly 17 million families. We do business in 30 countries. Here in the US, we formed in 2006. We're quite new here, and we're still expanding our product line. We manufacture cooktops, range hoods, built-in wall ovens, convection, built-in steam ovens. We have sink dishwasher systems, countertop and under counter. We also have a really cool 8-in-1 Chef Cubie, as we call it. It's an all-in-one steam combi bake oven. But that's not why I'm here today. Let me tell you why I'm here today. Before I do that, though, I want to talk about two main problems in the kitchen. Two main problems in the kitchen: poor air quality due to bad ventilation, not having an effective range hood to extract all the smoke, grease, and odor. Number two, a hot kitchen. As we're cooking with the oven on and the cooktop on a hot summer day, I know my wife tells me she doesn't want to do the cooking. I think that's her excuse not to cook, and sends me outside on the grill. So Fotile has a solution for these two common problems, okay? So what we like to do is introduce our revolutionary air conditioning range hood. Now let me be transparent on this. It's still conceptual. It's for sale in China and other Asian countries, but here in this country, we're showing it here at KBIS to kind of get some feedback and get a better understanding. In China and other countries, we have small kitchens, right? They're hot. They're filled with smoke. They're filled with odors. This extracts the smoke through superior smoke and grease extraction, 900 CFMs, and also keeps you cool and comfortable while you're cooking. We like to say that this particular product is where practicality meets comfort. We have high yield, capture efficiency, getting that smoke and grease outside of the house through 900 CFMs. It's an innovative, integrated AC system, so it leaves you cool while you're actually cooking. And most importantly, it's rather easy to install. There's no outside condenser. It's mounted into the wall, into your cabinetry seamlessly, and it has one exhaust coming out. Fotile air conditioning range hood, it's a superior way to keep you cool and comfortable in your kitchen today. We have a working sample in S5419. Please come check it out. In addition to that, check out all our other new Fotile products that we have on display today. Thank you so much for your time. Questions?
Thank you, Jason. That was awesome. Question. Got one back there.
Is it meant to keep the cook cool or to cool the entire kitchen?
So here's what's going to happen. It's about a 5,000 BTU air conditioner. So consider it like a small window AC. So it's going to keep you and that ambient space around you cool and comfortable. Also, it's going to let your AC, your central AC, work a little less hard as the heat's coming and tricking the thermostat to kick the AC on, right? This will help that ambient space keep you cool and comfortable.
All right, anyone else?
No other questions? All right.
Now can you...
Oh, wait, we got one over there.
Go ahead.
How noisy is it?
So we're still doing that testing right now, but if anyone knows Fotile range hoods, we're one of the most quietest and the most powerful range hoods. So our range hoods roughly go from 37 dB up to about 48 dB. On this particular one, it's going to be in the mid 40s.
And can you direct the kitchen, the condition
Yeah,
there?
so what's really cool about the AC is not only can you adjust humidity, you can adjust fan speed and also temp control.
Great.
And it will oscillate and move up and down as well.
All right. Oh, one more. In the back.
Does it need to be installed behind cabinet panels?
No, it does not. As a matter of fact, if you come over to our booth, we have it wall mounted. It's not seamlessly integrated into the cabinetry, so it does have that option there. And it's just one exhaust out, no separate condenser outside or anything like that.
Awesome.
That's it.
Well,
All right,
thank you,
cool.
Jason.
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great show, guys.
All right, next we have Belwith Keeler. We have Nikki Grantham, Trend Manager, Belwith Keeler. Welcome, Nikki. All right.
Hello, hello, hello. So I've got a little bit different mic, so I'm a little high maintenance. Again, I'm Nikki Grantham. I am the style director with Belwith Keeler, and we are a decorative hardware company. We have been designing decorative hardware since 1893. And one of my responsibilities is to do trend forecasting. So what I like to do is usually start with the runway, because there's such a close correlation between what happens on the runway to how that comes into the home sector. And because we've been designing hardware for the furniture industry, we get a peek behind the curtain, if you will, to see what they're developing for launch, which will then be coming down the pipe in the kitchen and bath. So about 2019, 2020, one of the things I started seeing on the runway, it wasn't a particular trend that you could pinpoint. It wasn't a palette or a particular shape. It was this overarching speech of how you wanted to proclaim your personality. So I called it proclamation. So it was a little bit of a mix of different types of materials or textures or little, prints that kind of worked together, but it proclaimed who you were and what your style was. I then saw it coming into the furniture industry in some treatments that were unusual. We didn't usually see some of these things put together, and they became focal points, and people wanted to take that proclamation into their home and say, this is my style, this is who I am. As I saw it coming into the kitchen and bath, it came in a different way. It came in different things being built into the kitchen and bath that were more furniture oriented. So you had bigger pantries that had door treatments that then became a focal point that used to be an afterthought. Now they wanted to have some kind of a jewelry or an accessory. So we noticed the need for the hardware scale to change, the shape, the focal of that hardware to change. About that same time, I was doing a collaboration with Hickory White in North Carolina, and their designer pulled out a sketch of a piece of furniture, and it had an X pull on it. And he was like, we're wanting to develop something like that. And I said, it's been developed. It was developed in 1953. And I whipped out my 1953 catalog, because who doesn't carry around a 1953 catalog? And I showed him the Paul Frankel that we originally did for Saltman Brown Furniture in the 1960s. It's now on a Hickory White collection that they launched in October 2021. And what our designers did was gave it a little bit more of an organic shape, and we fitted it so that it's a little bit more functional in today's market. That gave birth to the Bijou collection. As other companies started jumping into this jewelry trend, all we had to do was go look in our archives of over 300,000 masters and pull out items over the past 50 years that we felt accommodated this market. So we have ring pulls, we have campaign plates. There's 11 families within that collection, and they're available in 3 finishes: matte black, satin nickel, and brushed gold and brass. So come see us at the West Hall 872. Touch them, feel them. There's a couple that are in brass and substrate, and then you can kind of get an idea of what these jewelry pieces can do for your design.
Thank you, Nikki. Do you have any questions? Questions? So you pull your design catalog from mid-century modern, the pulls that existed before?
Yes, there's 3 actually on the website for the Smithsonian, a 1922, a 1928, and a 1953. So I happen to carry those around with me for some odd reason, because I think it's cyclical. So all great design is just going to come back around. Hence, someone like Hickory White deciding to relaunch something that we did in 1953.
That's awesome. They look great. Any other questions? Oh, got one back here. Thanks for waiting for the mic.
So how have you updated them? Are they mostly just new, not just, they're beautiful, but new finishes?
We did put them in more, I would say, more finishes that are going to be spec'd out now, but things like stoppers and that they didn't need back in the day, like they wouldn't put a stopper. So the Sybil pull, which was fashioned after David Yurman's bracelet, it actually has a stop so that it doesn't bang the case good. We put feet on the Bijou X so that once you place it in the position of the end use, there's no twisting. It's not going to scar your case.
Great. Any other questions? All right. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So next, and finally, we have I'm trying. Signature Kitchen Suite. Please welcome Rod Gower, Director of Business Development, Signature Kitchen Suite. Rod, get up here. Hot Rod.
Take it away. All right. Don't worry about it. I'm the last bald guy you're going to see give a presentation today, because there's like 4 of us, I swear. So I'm with Signature Kitchen Suite, and I'm here to present some new products. But more importantly, what I'm here to tell you guys is if you haven't been to our booth and you don't understand the brand, real brief, we are challenging that luxury brand mindset. And we're doing it respectfully, but what we're doing is basically developing and designing product from the ground up. No restrictions. So if you could design something and make it what you want it to be, what would it be? So we get a lot of feedback from the design community. We get a lot of feedback from builders and developers, and we build these products. So here's what we're here to talk about. Over in our booth right now, we're unveiling the industry's first 48-inch French door. This is a first of its kind. It is fully flush, fully integrated. It does come with a stainless panel as a kit, and it will be available probably by the end of this year. But what makes it more interesting is when you get inside of it. So come over, take a look at it, touch it, feel it, look at it, but you're gonna see soft closing hinges. You're gonna see that we kept a lot of the same brand language that we keep in all of our products. That soft metal interior. You're gonna have LED lights built into all of those shelves, and they will adjust and stay lit wherever you put them inside the casement. You also have the detachable sliding doors. So we call them lift and go bins. And then if you notice the design of this, those drawers, those 4 drawers on the bottom, will be right at the belt line. So that when you're trying to put this into cabinetry, it will seamlessly disappear with any countertop designs that you're doing with your cabinetry. So we have this developed at the belt line. Yeah, on the left-hand side, you've got 2 different freezers. On the right, you've got something else. Oh, it's gonna go back, sorry. You've got dual ice. They didn't put that picture in, I thought they did. So you have dual ice. We brought in craft ice. It's a 2-inch, 90% clear ice ball. Plus, you're gonna get a traditional frustrum ice cube in there. So you get both ice on the top right-hand drawer, and the bottom left, bottom right, you're gonna get a convertible drawer. Now that allows the end user full flexibility of this piece. That piece has presets on it. It can be anything from a freezer all the way to a refrigerator. So from 41 degrees to -6 degrees. And that's probably what the big thing is about on this is the whole uniqueness of versatility. You have to have this in order to be successful in the industry, because what we learned from the pandemic is that consumers are requiring that they have some type of versatility in their products and in the use case. So that's what you're seeing with this piece, and you're seeing us show you pictures of it in a multitude of different uses. And with that said, again, we're available over at booth 2029, so please come by and see us. Any questions? I did get that under 3 minutes, Brant. See?
You did it. Questions out there?
Questions? Look at it. They're like, no, I want to go. Yes, we got some in the back.
I just want to make sure I understand. You said there's the 4 bottom compartments.
Mhm.
You have 2 freezers, and 3 freezers, and then an optional refrigerator. Is that
Yeah, so left-hand side, you got 2 different drawers that are going to be freezers. The top right hand's going to be all ice. So you're going to have a lot of party ice going on. And the bottom one below that's going to be convertible. It could be a freezer as well.
Got a
Yeah.
question over here?
How many cubic feet?
So this right now is going to come in just over 25 cubic feet right now. Again, fully flush, fully integrated as well. Somebody else, I thought, hand over here.
Right over here. So carpenter question, it's panel ready. I see it, yeah.
And fully adjustable, so it's 6-way adjustability on all your panels. Because we don't want the carpenters to have to freak out about how to, hang those.
I love it.
Does it come in any other finishes?
Currently, right now, it'll come with a stainless kit. And whatever you want to design from a panel perspective.
Yeah.
Anything else? I like these questions. These are great questions. Anyone else? They're like, no, now I do want to go.
Well, thanks for bringing us home, Rod.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Good to see you. All right, now it's time for the dance competition of the segment. If you guys all want, I'm kidding. They looked at me like, no way, not happening. All right, that's a wrap on our brand presentations. Thank you guys so much. Let's give all our brands a round of applause. So a note to all our judges. We're going to give you a few minutes to tally up your results and submit your vote for the brand with the biggest bite. Now, I know you've been briefed and you have the instructions listed on your scorecards. I see you looking at them now. So judges, do your thing. And don't listen to everything else I have to say, because now, the audience, it's your turn. While we wait for the judges to make their decision, I'd like everyone in the audience to take out their phones, pull out your phones, and we will have you text your vote for the brand that you like as the People's Pick Award. There are no rules. So vote for whatever presentation you like the best. Everything you need to know is on the screen here. So what you're going to do is you're going to text to 844-675-1309. Your text window will pop up once the number is entered, and you're going to type the word pick. Now, magically, you're going to get a message that says message and data rates will apply. And then another text that lists the 9 brands. If you know who you are voting for, choose that letter besides the brand and text that back. Boom, bam, bing, you just voted. Congratulations. And you'll get a lovely message saying thanks for voting, and that's it. So while everyone is getting tallied and everything is getting tallied, let's welcome the person who's going to help me sort this all out. The person responsible for this show, Brian Pagel, Executive Vice President of Emerald, the show's producers. Welcome. Good. We got to fill some time.
Yes, we do. But before we do,
yeah,
I waited 746 days to do this again. So first and foremost, thank you everyone for coming. It's so great to see you again at KBIS. And I was given one small task. Yes. And that was just to make sure that everyone is clear on who you're voting for. So if there are any questions as you're texting in your votes, please feel free to raise your hand. We'd be happy to answer them.
Wow. Well, I'm impressed, Brian. This is a big production. You've done amazing. I need to do a health check. Are you okay? Because that's a lot.
Well, talk to me at about 5 o'clock. Then my blood pressure will go down. But it's been a phenomenal day. And there's so many people that have helped to pull this together.
Yep.
I've got my great team over here in Flying Camel and White Good PR. And I think I have some of the best in the business on our team with KBIS at Emerald. So we're just so grateful to have the opportunity to be back here and do this. And I just can't thank you all enough.
Yeah. And in person this year.
Yes. I can tell you this much. I'm not a fan of the virtual show. I definitely prefer doing this in person.
Right. Get to interact, get to see you guys. It's really great. And there are some awesome booths out there this year.
Oh, the exhibitors have brought their A game.
Yeah.
I've seen so many new things, so many cool brands that I haven't seen in quite some time. There's something to do with both these halls. I just hope everyone has a good pair of shoes.
I mean, I walked through here yesterday at probably about 5 o'clock, and I can't believe the progress in that short amount of time.
It is controlled chaos, is what I like to say. Yes. And you know, I got here at 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, and it was pristine. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing, and what a great venue. I'd been to the Vegas show, and this is equally a wonderful venue. It's great that you're having us here, sunny Orlando, Florida. Well, not today, but the other 2
Tomorrow's
days.
supposed to be sunnier. But,
yeah.
You know, a little trade show trick. A little rain isn't bad. It means people are going to come here
They're
and
gonna
not go
get
hang
here.
out
Yeah,
at the pool.
they're dodging the pool. Yeah. Okay.
Who's not voting?
We're missing some votes. Design hounds.
We don't want
Media.
hanging chads. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the guilty party is over on this side
Yeah,
of the
we
audience.
see you. We see you. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the tech challenge, guys, not y'all. And in full disclosure, for the brands, I'm willing to be bribed to help influence the vote.
Remember, I talked to you
So
first. brands.
SKS, Brondell, whoever. I mean, I'm okay.
Yeah. We see you, Rod. Always
So
causing
an open
problems.
tab at the Hyatt bar tonight. I can be bought. So are you enjoying the show so far?
Oh man, I love it. I love being here. I love seeing all the innovation and all the products. It's really amazing. I mean, year after year, it just gets better.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. Everyone has brought their A game. They really have.
Yeah, and the greatest part about this is you get to meet individuals, talk to them, learn about other people. So it's not just about a product. It's building relationships.
Totally agree. Totally
Yep.
agree. And the National Kitchen and Bath Association has done just a phenomenal job really trying to bring relevant content and trying to help people to be better at what they do.
Yeah.
You know, remember, this is very much a feast or famine kind of business. And we've been very fortunate that people have been stuck in their houses for 2 years, so they realize they're not very happy with their kitchen or bath. But, you know, I think when we look ahead, it's everything that you're learning now is going to help position you for the future.
Yeah. I think the last 2 years has really pushed the envelope in design, in that people are in their houses and they're looking at their spaces and saying, how can I make this better?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Does anyone not have at it and could vote through the number?
All right, who's using the suitcase phone? Because I don't think it's working.
Who's got a burner? Can't use your burner.
Everyone is okay? All right.
All right.
We're going to tell you right now.
It's instant.
It's very official. We have PricewaterhouseCoopers here to verify.
Perfect. Do we have Ed McMahon? Is he going to bring out the... That's aging myself. I just aged myself.
You're aging both of us at that point.
It's why I only dance for 20 seconds. That's really...
Exactly.
Just get winded after that. Let's face it. People are like, why don't you dance more than... we want to see the whole thing. That's it. That's all you get, because I have to pull out my inhaler. It's not sexy.
It happens. We got to do what we do.
Right? All right. We're getting close, and Brett is going to bring us the envelope when she's ready. It's going to be very official, like the Oscars, like the Golden Globes.
Do we have a drum roll somewhere?
I was actually going to have you do a drum. It was part of my bit, and you just ruined it. You were gonna
Why do I imagine the scene from Christmas Vacation?
Right. I can't do that. Can I do it in? I don't know if it works.
So you know what I'm seeing a lot of?
What?
People that have dyed their hair purple in honor of the NKBA. I mean, why didn't you dye your hair?
I thought about it, but I would have to bleach it first and then dye it, and it just seemed like a lot of work. But I'm here for it. Let's do it in the back. I think that we could get somebody back there.
We should. I mean, I don't know that they could do much
we got to
here.
dye your hair? Oh.
No, it's going to be the spray-on hair.
All right, we're ready. Okay.
The moment of truth.
That's it. All right, we've got it. So, Brian, we're going to announce the People's Pick Award first.
All right.
And you're the man here, so I'm going to let you do the honor, man.
All right, so the People's Pick.
This is there. Oh,
All right. So the people's pick is Brondell Inc.
hey, Steve Shear, Brondell Inc. Get up here.
Thank
There
you.
you go, buddy.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. All right. Wow. It's an honor, everyone. Thank you. Glad we could have some fun today with bidets. And if you haven't tried it, go get one. Thank you. Photo?
Oh, yes, of course.
Absolutely. Gotta come up. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Just as long as you're not doing demonstrations over there. I think we're.
Come to our booth.
All right, you heard it. You heard it there. All right. So now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to announce the winner with a brand with the biggest bite. I promise Brian will not bite anyone.
I hope not.
No, I told you you can't bite anybody. Just, I'm gonna let you read this. Here you go.
All right, this had nothing to do with my earlier comment. Signature Kitchen Suite, but I will take the bar tab.
All right. Rod, get up here. Congratulations.
Thank you. I just wanted to thank my agent. Oh, no. Seriously, though. Truly appreciate the recognition, so thank you all. Come by the booth. Let's have some fun. Thank you.
All right, come over here. Let's get a picture. Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Appreciate it. Oh, hey now.
Look at this.
Look at this.
You get to hold that.
Yeah, right? Awesome.
Congrats.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, Rod, congratulations. I'm going to share that bottle of champagne with you later. I hope. Or whiskey. I'll be at the Hyatt. All right. Thanks, everyone who joined us today. Thank you, Brian, for an amazing show, and the Flying Camel crew. Leanne, thanks for inviting me back. This has been awesome. Be sure to go out there and check out all the booths. There's so much innovation and design out there for everyone to see. Brian?
Yeah, enjoy your week, and thank you so much for coming to KBIS.
Thank you, guys.